Hey guys, I wanted to invite you to join me for a live stream I'm doing Friday, May 8th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific, right here on youtube.com/christiangeekcentral, where I will be sharing my picks for favorite bang-for-your-buck games that give you a lot of playtime, a lot of fun, for a relatively small amount of money. So I hope you'll come and join me, hang out, and have some fun. Hope to see you then. Thanks. Bye-bye. christiangeekcentral.com. Hey, I'm Peter Franson. Welcome to Christian Geek Central's Quarantine Escape Hatch, a series made to help you reset and then sort of re-engage with your life in quarantine so you can experience more of the kind of life and fulfillment that God wants for you and me during challenging circumstances. First off, let's just take a little breather with a great video game that you can get cheaply or that's maybe already in your collection and worth revisiting, and that's Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the Xbox 360. Alright, I haven't played this one in a while, and I really think that it holds up so well. Even having played a bunch of, PlayStation 4 games for a while, and have been a while since I've been in my Xbox 360, this game holds up really well, and I think a lot of it's because of the art style, which has almost a cartoonish type of quality to it, but not in a silly way. Just in like a comic book, I suppose, type of aesthetic. And like lots of D&D aesthetic too, which is totally my thing. Here, sorry, I'm skipping some combat here, and that's really the best part of this game. So let's get into it. I mean, the combat is, like so many reviewers will tell you, is like the main draw for this game. It's got a huge world, huge story, which is very forgettable in my opinion, as is the lore of the world, which was written all by R.A. Salvatore. At least the lore. I don't know if the scripting, scene-to-scene scripting was written by him, but I'm not a big fan of his writing style, and so that could be the issue there. But it definitely has a slightly more colorful, but certainly a D&D type of vibe to a lot of it. I would love for this game to get a sequel. And I would even be, I think, happy to play it again as a remaster if it was remastered for modern systems. And THQ Nordic, of course, will decide kind of what happens with the future of the series. But for now, this is, you can get this for $5 used, like $5 plus shipping, less than $5 plus shipping, and it still holds up even without being remastered. And there's so much. I've put like over 50 hours into it, and there are still areas that I have yet to discover. Here's a quest marker coming up for a quest I haven't taken on. I'm done with the campaign. Let's see, where's the do I gotta go? Oh, it's up on this bridge here, so I gotta get up on that bridge. My mistake. But I've upgraded. Let's see, is this chest going to become visible to me? Or is that up there as well? I've upgraded my detection skills so that I can detect treasure. Oh, I gotta go up there first. But there's the crafting system, the loot and crafting system, super satisfying. Oh, new location discovered. But yeah, the crafting, there's so many things to pick up. It's like a awesome action version of Skyrim, the combat is, a lot more engaging and satisfying and flashy no matter what kind of character you're playing as. There's so many, different moves that you can do. It uses this, you know what, I'm not going to do a review of the game. I already put a video up giving my basic thoughts on it, and there's way too much to dive into. So, let's talk about why it has value at a time like this where you're maybe, wanting a lot of bang for your buck, which I'm going to do a bang for your buck live stream pretty soon here, and I might feature this game in it. Chakrams of skill, compare. Okay, not what I want, but we can we can break down the materials later on. Yeah, the crafting system, the loot system, there's a lot of awesome stuff going on in terms of game systems. But this is the type of game that has a lot of replay value, not just because of the world and all the quests and things that you can do in it, but also because of the class types that you can play as, you know. Let's see. Alright, let's see what this quest is all about. Talk. Tell me, stranger, have you seen a young man lost in these ruins, maybe with two lovebirds who can't take their eyes off each other? A young man? See, there's all these dialogue options in here that when I first started playing the game, I followed them, but I mean, like, after a while I was like, no, just give me the quest marker, and so I just turned all the voice acting off. I don't remember if it's good or bad. I don't know. It's been a long time since I heard any of the voice acting, but anyway, if you just want a big fantasy world with a really cool combat system and lots of great, you know, RPG systems going on at the same time, this is just a great option for you to just get quest after quest that will put a marker on the map and send you off to go take care of it. You do get some dialogue choices here. You know, let's see here. Do you want me to look for him? Good luck to you. So I'll take on the quest. I'm sure he's fine, but blah, blah, blah. What was it you needed? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gone. You gave me a quest marker? Okay, so we'll pursue this quest. So now that's my yellow quest on the map. How far away are we having to go here? Oh, not crazy far. And there's another one there. Oh my gosh, so much to do, so much to see. I feel like I've spent in some ways an equal amount of time in this game compared to Skyrim. And I think that's because there's the same degree of, like, systems going on, you know, in terms of if you want to be a thief, or if you want to be a fighter, or you want to do sneaky stuff, and all those systems are here, but the combat is so much faster. And I think, you know, even though I've put, you know, only 56 hours into this single playthrough so far, whereas in Skyrim I probably put, you know, at least 100 into a single playthrough where I really tried to, you know, not play it exhaustively necessarily, but, you know, really do a lot of side questing in addition to the main quest, you know. I think it's because combat encounters are so much faster, but they are a lot flashier too, which is really cool. New quest, what do we got? Stand up, talk, give me a marker. Season upon us, the time of the flowering has come, yet I fear there will be no ceremony, no flowering, no joy. You'll be fine. What is the flowering? Why, it is the finest, most miraculous thing. It is... Oh, there is no worthy description. But alas, Bodoril has not returned. With no one to play his part, I fear it is not to be. What are we going to play you want to do here? I asked the mortal maid for help, but she refused. I have resigned myself to sorrow. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure there's some XP in it for me, so I will help you. Then I rejoice. Blah, 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 blah. Give me the marker. I won't do that quest right now. I'll just pick it up for the time being. This way. Ooh, got some big bruisers here. Oh, he got me before I could let loose with my superpower buildup. Boom! Oh, he was really resistant to that, though. Oh, man, okay, so fire maybe is going to be better for these guys. Boom! Pop, pop, pop! Pop, pop, poppity, pop! And let's do a flashy finish here. Ooh, he got one in, but I took him down. And yeah, I totally spam that move a lot. I mean, why wouldn't you? Well, I'll tell you why you wouldn't, because sometimes I just want to enjoy the combat as though I'm playing with action figures, not necessarily to make the maximal move all the time, you know. I think that a game that has combat like this one does is enjoyable not because of the challenge. You can dial up the difficulty and get the challenge that you want, I think. Although I never do, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But I mean, if you were a kid that played with your action figures and just imagined all kinds of crazy stuff going on, and the epic battles that you would play out in your mind, then a game like this will deliver on, what your imagination could conjure up. And those flower picking sounds. Let's see here. Junk and take. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the level cap is. I want to say that it's at least 35, maybe 40 or higher. I mean, I've got a lot left to do because, let's see, you've got these destinies that you can unlock too, which give you additional bonuses depending on like how much points you've pumped into which of three main class trees, which would be like might, which is going to be your warrior type guy, finesse, which is like your thief type person, and your sorcery, which is like your magic user. But, you can split those out if you want so that you can be like the crusader and have equal points in might and sorcery, or at least 25 in each. You could always, have more in one after that. But then you get these bonuses: gain 40% of damage received as mana, plus 20% elemental resistance, plus 15% melee attack damage, blink, short range teleport, which replaces dodge. So there's some really cool stuff that you can do, and it's really easy to respec your character. I think it's just a matter of cash, and I am just loaded with cash. And so I mean, there's just so many different options for how you want to build your character and rebuild your character. I had a save that for a while here I was, I played most of the game as a full-on mage, and I just respec'd and I played as like a thief for a while, before switching back. And that's, there's just a lot of fun flexibility in here, and I'm still working my way toward the highest sorcery class, which is the Archmage. I gotta put 109 points into sorcery, and currently, what do I have here? I've got 97. So I'm getting there. But I've still got some room to go. Oh, what do we got here? Did I get you? I think I got you. All right, nice. Oh. Okay, I just did the wind-up. Let me try this again. There we go. That was cool. There's a little bit of like a fighter game in this. A little bit like some moves are unlocked by certain button combinations, like block and then wand attack. And then it unleashes this three-pronged attack that'll actually send your guys flying in the air backward, Send the bad guys, I mean, flying in the air backward. Well, what have we here? Another quest. Everything's ruined. Torin's lost, and Jetta's gone off, and Orin blah 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 blah. Orin's been turned into an antelope. An antelope? Orin went into those bushes. I heard a yell and saw a flash of light. Then an antelope came out wearing Orin's silver necklace. My grandmother told me about places like this, how sprites would ensnare young men and turn them into forest creatures. I just know that's what's happened to Orin, but he ran off before I could catch him. Please help me look for him. All right, yeah, I mean, I'm hungry for some antelope. The antelope, Orin, I mean, he ran off north into the ruins. You have to find him. Oh yeah, I'll definitely find him. Boom! Oh, yeah! Oh man, for a second there I thought I didn't pull off my move in time. Oh, there's still more? Oh, look at these guys. They got buddies. Oh wait, no. Ice, these guys were, ice was not the best against them. There we go. Nice. Let's see here. Junk and take. What do we got here? That's junk. Take. Junk. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Nope. Oh. Get the silver necklace, they're telling me. Get it. Loot dead antelope. Oh, they beat me to it. Dang it. Well, those still look like whole pieces of chicken. Maybe, can I get some meat off of this? Nope, just the silver chain is all that's left. Okay. Oh man, that played into my joke perfectly. It's wonderful when you get those little nuggets in life. Let's see. So let's do the lock-picking thing. Man, I barely remember how to do this. I think it's similar to the Skyrim thing. You are kind of moving one of these. You move this one, and then you also try to... Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Oh, Prismier lockpick. Great. Need another one of those. Those will do like a auto-success pick on the locks for you. Alright. Oh, another blinking thing over here. Wait a minute. Is this the dude? Oh, it is the dude! They didn't eat him after all, dang it. Okay. Please, you have to open the cage! The Jotun filled up on that antelope, but I don't like the way the big one was looking at me. So, you're not an antelope. Of course not. You believe that too? I just needed an excuse to get away. Marga's gotten a little too attached for my taste. Oh man. Just my rotten luck that I stumbled into a bunch of Jotun. Can you get me out of here? What about Marga? You gotta think about Marga. Sweet girl, but wants a little more dedication than I'm ready for. I needed to get away. She'd go on about these stories her grandmother used to tell her about creatures turning people into animals. She believed them, so there was my way out. I didn't reckon on getting captured by Jotun, though. Alright, well how about little you and me? Since I'm playing a female character. Do me a favor, don't tell Margie you saw me. Thanks again! Oh, so he's not even gonna consider taking me out to dinner? Nothing? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hey you! Come back here. Let me see if I can get away with this. Please don't tell Marga you found me. Goodbye. Oh, nuts. Sometimes it lets you with townspeople, like, enter into a lethal mode, so that characters that you normally will not be able to kill, you can kill. So similar to a game like Skyrim, it does give you freedom to kill a ton of friendly, you know, town NPCs. But not that one, I guess. Alright, girl, we gotta have a talk. Something's happened, hasn't it? I can tell from your face. Did you find Orin? Orin, I'm just gonna tell her. Orin wasn't an antelope. He made the whole thing up? I can't believe he'd do that! I wish the Jotun had taken him something. Please take this. It was a gift from Orin. I won't need it anymore. Whee! Oh, what is that sound? Oh, dang! Okay. Oh, man! Panic button! What the crap? Oh, these things. I forgot about those. Oof. But I am good at making potions. What do we got here? No. Oh, that's a might armor piece, so that goes to junk and keep. Very good, very good. Ooh, what's here? That's not going to be something I want, right? Oh, wait, or is it? What do I have equipped here? Oh, that's what I've equipped. That's way better. Okay. Oh, man. Been a long time, but I'm already feeling this game again. Nice. So, definitely might play some more of this later, but that's enough for a little break in the day. It is so easy for me to stay fixated on the things that are bothering me or troubling me, and so it's been worthwhile to have some sort of go-to verses in the Bible that remind me of specific truths that I need to remember. And one useful passage has been Romans chapter 8, verses 22 through 27, which in the ESV reads, "For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pains of childbirth until now. And not only the creation, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit, groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for adoption as sons, the redemption of our bodies. For in this hope we were saved. Now, hope that is not seen is not hope, for who hopes for what he sees? But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weakness, for we do not know what to pray for as we ought, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us with groanings too deep for words. And he who searches hearts knows what is the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God." I am tired today, and I'm feeling weary today. And I imagine that you, if you're not having a day like that today, you have had a number of them lately, just with lives being upended and things being so different. Maybe just in some irritating ways, maybe in some really severely challenging ways. But my guess is that lately you felt some of the groaning and the weariness that comes from living in this broken world as creation itself, as we see in this virus that's going around and just having an effect on us, is just like evidence of creation groaning, wanting something better, wanting to be fixed. And when I find myself feeling that way, sometimes I know some things that I should want and should be praying for. Other times I'm just like, I don't even know, God, what you want me to be praying for. I'm just tired and I'm weary, so I don't know what the right way to pray is, you know. And God understands that. He knows our hearts. He knows our deepest longings better than we can identify ourselves or articulate ourselves. So we can just take all that mess and groaning to him and know that we're not going to get this uncaring, well, suck it up, kid, as some kind of a response. You know, he wants to share those times of weariness and groaning with us because he loves us. He wants to heal and restore us in those times, not add another burden to our backs. The important thing isn't that we know exactly what to pray for and what to do next when we are in times of weariness and groaning, but rather that we just be sure to come to him with our groaning and not allow those experiences to separate us from him, because that's where he wants to meet us and to help us and to give us some restoration and healing and perspective that will help us to endure, you know. And sometimes just expressing the groaning can be really, really helpful, to just have a quiet moment with God. No one else is watching. No one else can hear you praying. No one else is seeing you, and you just pour it all out, all the groaning, you pour it all out to God. And there can be even healing just in that. So I want to encourage you to take some time to do that if you haven't in a little bit. Now, one more thing before I go. In stressful times, it's so easy for us geeks to sort of retreat into our minds and try to escape reality. Escapism is a word, you know, an escapist entertainment is a phrase, you know. One problem with that is that when we try to escape our lives through entertainment or our inner thoughts or just kind of going inside of ourselves, then life kind of becomes all about us as we cut ourselves off from having the intentional relational experiences that God made us to have. So I want to invite you, as I do with each video in this series, to do one thing right now, to connect with someone else before you head back into the rest of your day. I'm going to offer a different suggestion each episode. This time I want to suggest that we pray for someone and then tell them that we were praying for them. Think about someone in your life and what their challenges and needs are right now. And then take a minute and pray for those things, and then send them a text and let them know that that you were just praying for them, that you care about them. Don't put it off or you're going to forget. In fact, I am going to do that right now. Well, thinking about the needs of others and praying for them can help the weight of our own concerns, kind of lift off of us a bit, and also tends to get my mind, I think, better tuned into the kinds of thoughts that God wants me to be thinking and the kinds of things He wants me to be praying about regarding my own life. So I hope something in that was helpful for you too. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Burn, ungodly filth!
What do you want? To make you ours or to make you despair?